There's this misconception that you have to do something grand in order to show your brain that you are choosing yourself. When in actuality, choosing yourself can be as simple as doing mundane things like choosing to step away from a conversation over continuing the conversation, or simple things like choosing to eat a fruit over fast food. Things that can teach your brain and train your brain and give your brain evidence that you are taking action that is quite literally outside of your identity box. But nobody's talking about the motivation and how to continuously repeat these actions in order for you to ingrain the belief that you are choosing yourself, that you are worthy of being chosen, of being put first, being protected, of being safe, of being grounded. It's the fact that you need to associate an emotion like joy, happiness, the sense of accomplishment each time you do something like choosing yourself, like exiting out of a conversation that doesn't serve you, ending a relationship, or doing anything that quite literally makes you feel like is in your best interest, even though feelings of discomfort may arise. And that's because your brain is an association machine. It literally is going to associate everything that you're doing to the emotion that is predominantly coming up whenever you are doing an action. So if you train your brain to feel joy, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of fulfillment, as simple as checking it off a checklist or your to-do list, you create motivation. You are creating dopamine. You get a hit of dopamine every time that you accomplish something, which in this case would be choosing yourself over choosing an unhealthy behavior. It's about working with brain and body, not just working with the brain, the logical brain. And you may know better, but you have to do something that's going to gravitate you towards doing the action continuously, consistently. Because if you were getting something out of it, like a dopamine hit or validation, a feeling of sense of fulfillment every time that you binge ate, or every time that you went back to your toxic relationship, or every time you had an emotional outburst instead of taking a step back, there is a payoff every time you do something that is considered unhealthy. So you have to replace the payoff with a healthier behavior, like getting a dopamine hit every time you check it off your checklist.